Excelsior, my fellow marvelers. Advitya is applauding because she knows that we are about to record. Okay, so I wish I was this excited when I started watching the latest episode of Loki, which is called Science slash Fiction. So as soon as I saw the title, I was very excited because I love science fiction in all its forms, whether it's TV, movies, books, anime, whatever you want. Science fiction is my go-to, genre. And I myself have written my latest science fiction book. It's called An Android Awoke, and it's about the first sentient android and why, in the first chapter, it gains sentience and how it meets, or rather, uh, you know, uh, gets onto the sneaks onto the spaceship of the first moon-born solo space pilot Selena, and together they sort of uncover a conspiracy which is happening on the Earth, Moon, and Mars, and that is why I think exploring Mars, or rather colonizing Mars, as the case may be, is very important for you know humanity's long-term survival. So maybe Advitya will become a Gaganyatri, which is an Indian astronaut, and maybe she will, do something something wondrous in the future. Who knows? Because the past is history, the future is a mystery, and the present is what matters, and that is the core of Loki episode 5, science fiction. Because season 2 is all about time travel. Season 1 was all about fighting the variants, or fighting the people who brought about changes in the sacred timeline. But in this one, it's about bringing back the band together, the band of heroes, the band of friends that Loki has gathered over his time spent at the Time Variance Authority, and then getting together, uniting to fight He Who Remains, or Victor Timely, or any of his Kang the Conqueror, any of his other incarnations. And I think the snap that happened in Avengers Infinity War and Endgame has been rehashed into a sort of a unraveling of threads CGI thing, in which all realities and all branched timelines are getting uh, destroyed, and that is what Loki and the band of heroes, Mobius, played by the incomparable and sort of whiny voiced Owen Wilson, with his signature broken nose. And there's, of course, Sylvie. Then there's Casey. There is Ouroboros, played by Ke Hui Kwan. I hope I pronounce his name right. Ke Hui Kwan, who was famous as the child actor shot round in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, which, by the way, was shot in India, and it starred Amrish Puri as well. Mogambo, Khush Hua. You should check those movies out. They are like old school, but they are pretty fun to watch. They are very fast paced, and they play. I mean, it was a different time then, and of course, stereotypes were not uh, as uh, frowned upon as they are today, and there was no need for the high and mighty Hollywood to be politically correct and everything. So it's funny when you watch them, and if you put them in the context of today's media, then of course they will come off as offensive and everything, which they are, no doubt. But like I said, it was a different time then, and everyone wasn't woke, and everyone wasn't connected all the time. So, in any case, I just wanted to say that after recording the preview for the Manchester United Copenhagen Champions League game tonight, I thought I will share my thoughts on Loki episode 5, because it had been a while since I had seen it, but I was not getting the opportunity to share my thoughts with you, my fellow Marvelers. And thank you so much to my 1,000 plus subscribers. it just encourages me to keep on pursuing my dream of achieving stardom and expressing my creativity and showing you my love of the camera. And I look forward to lots of collaborations, lots of live streaming. So if possible, I will live stream my reactions to tonight's match as well, but it's a very late 1:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time match. So I think I'll just do the highlights if I don't disturb the household. And since Advitya is awake, uh, although I will try and put her to sleep before the match. Sometimes, she's just nocturnal like me. But let's see how tonight goes. And with that, I bid you adieu. Take care, stay safe, and Excelsior once again. Do share what you thought or what you think about Marvel Phase 5. Secret Invasion was all right, not too shabby, but the ending in which the two main characters, they just not main characters, the two, yeah, main characters, why not, they battled it out with many of the superpowers of other superheroes. That was sort of disappointing, could have been handled better. But in the end, it was a good setup for other multiverse things, and so is Loki. Let's see, how the rest of Phase 5 plays out. Ant-Man and the Wasp in Quantum Mania was so. But of course, it's a subjective thing. What I like, you might not, and what you like, please do share in the comments so that we can get a conversation going. And that's it then, I guess. See you later, and looking forward to your comments. Thanks for watching. Good night.